Yo, what's up, Cuda country? All right, let's get it going, man. It's been it's been a minute since we got together here on this premium live stream brought to you via Shark City Hockey. Very big game tonight. First round of the Calder Cup playoffs is about to go down in Henderson, Nevada, which is pretty ironic because yours truly was just like minutes away from that city over the weekend, celebrating my birthday and, of course, checking out WrestleMania 42. That was pretty epic. But we're not here to talk about sports entertainment. We're here to talk about postseason hockey. The puck's about to drop right now. Center ice, face-off won by the Cuda, and the playoffs have begun, baby. So, best of 3 series for those of you who are new to AHL action here. That means that if the Cuda could win 2 games in Henderson, they could come back to San Jose, hopefully, for some second round action. Of course, the flip side of that coin is if they do lose 2 games, and that's it. That's the season. All 3 games are going to be in Henderson, so absolutely need these dubs if we hope to see the Cuda here in San Jose again. Anyways, I'm your host, Aaron James, and hockey is postseason hockey rather is now in full swing here for us San Jose hockey fans. Second season in a row in which the Cuda have granted, or rather blessed us with some playoff hockey. Obviously, the Sharks were kind of close this season, but this is this is as big as the stage as it gets for these young men. Luka Caglioni, Igor Chernyshov, who were playing toward the end of that season with San Jose, did get sent back down to the AHL. I imagine it's just to help out this squad in the playoffs. And speaking of which, the San Jose Sharks also loaned defensive prospect Leo Salim Walnilius. So, Cuda hopefully have some reinforcements to have a long playoff run. They were eliminated in the second round, if I'm not mistaken, last season. So let's hope that they can actually take a bite out of the Calder Cup this year. All right, we already got some people in the chat, which is a good time to remind you, if you want to chat along with other hockey fans or with yours truly, you could do so in the chat section. Never been to a Barracuda game? I gotta check one out. If you've never been to a San Jose Barracuda game, then I'd recommend following our Instagram account. We have given up over a dozen, or rather, we've given them more than a dozen tickets. But we typically hand out tickets to the Cuda games. We gave out a 4-pack to the AHL All-Star game that was there a couple of seasons ago. A 4-pack for this Fan Appreciation Night, another pair of tickets for Fan Appreciation Night, and I think we gave away tickets to over a dozen games this past season. So if you're not following us on Instagram at Shark City Hockey, do so, and maybe you could get yourself an opportunity to go to Cuda game for absolutely free, just for being a part of the Shark City Hockey community. All right, this right here is going to kind of be more of a very casual, chill hangout. Last season, we did a live stream from Calder's, which is the bar there at the in between the Tech CU Arena, the Reef, home of the Barracuda, and Sharks Ice, right next to Stanley's for some of you fans who are familiar with that bar. And if you want to interact in person in your local with other San Jose Barracuda hockey fans, then I recommend go checking that out, because every game, I believe, they're having a watch party at Calder. So this season, I decided to just go live on the channel and just kind of talk hockey with you all, and just kind of just kick back and enjoy some postseason action here, man. So, Henderson Silver Knights is going to be a very, very tough game to win, in my opinion. I expect it to be high octane as far as offense goes, but you really never know in the postseason. Anything can happen. All right, let me update the shot clock here. This probably is going to be very casual from what y'all are used to if you join us on our watch party. So I don't blame y'all if it's a little kind of tough because some of you can't really watch along unless you have a Flow Hockey subscription. So AHL TV is on Flow Hockey this year. And man, oh man, would I love to plug the game in for y'all right now. But unfortunately, the best we could do is going to be this live game action tracker as we usually do. So again, real-time reaction to the action as the Barracuda are taking on the Henderson Silver Knights. I'll do my best to provide play-by-play for you. Otherwise, I recommend going to sjbarracuda.com/listen on an alternate device, whether you have a cell phone or a smart speaker. And, put on sjbarracuda.com/listen, and you can hear Nick Nolenberg do the play-by-play if you don't have access to Flow Hockey. But so far, we have Kuda recording 1 shot on goal. Henderson has 4, so that's expected. Ooh, wrong clock. My bad. Bam. But how's your all weekend, man? How was your all weekend? It's this week. I might just end up talking about my weekend here, fam. I ain't gonna lie. Nice interception in the zone with that Colin White drop pass. Picked up by Henderson. Kuda hold it. They turn it over. The Silver Knights turn it over in the neutral zone. Kuda now pressing. Barracuda getting some offensive pressure from the blue line now. Nice toward the net. We got a goal, baby. We got a goal. Barracuda score. I'm getting a little premature here. I may have misspoken there. They hit a post. My bad. They shoot it. Now they score. Damn, baby. Let's go. Oops, my bad. Had it on mute there. So Kasper Haltunen gets the first goal of the postseason for the San Jose Barracuda. 5 minutes and 48 seconds into the first period, assisted by Jet Wu. Take a Jet Wu holiday, and just like that, the San Jose Barracuda take a lead. They strike first. Feast mode is in full effect, baby. Let's go. All right. That's beautiful. The heck is that? My bad. Nice. All right. Oh, snap. All right, so for those of you who want to know, this is game 1. Game 2 will go down on Friday night, and then Game 3, if necessary, will be Sunday at 3 p.m. So 7 o'clock p.m. tonight, obviously 7 o'clock tomorrow night. These are all Pacific time, by the way. And then, if necessary, Game 3 will be Sunday at 3 p.m. The San Jose Barracuda pretty much had a win to break, I think it was a 6-game losing streak. So thank goodness, man. Thank goodness. Going into this game. So I think, let me see here. Kasper Haltunen's been essentially like a really a big factor when it comes to playing the Silver Knights. He has 5 goals against this squad, and like clockwork, he gets the first goal of the playoffs for the Cuda. So if you're just joining us right now, the Barracuda take an early lead, 5 minutes and 48 seconds to the first period. Kasper Haltunen gets his first of the postseason, assisted by Jet Wu, his first of the postseason. Unfortunately, though, the San Jose Barracuda are about to be shorthanded because Colin White just got called for tripping. 2 minutes power play going Henderson's way, 8 minutes and 2 seconds into this first period. So just like that, the San Jose Sharks are going to have to be on the PK. So let's hope that our boys could have an opportunity to, what up? What's up, man? How you doing? Jamar, how you been, man? How's the Cuda season been treating you thus far, bro? And are you at the watch party with Calder's? All right. So TV timeout is done. We have a 2-minute power play. Again, Colin White got called for tripping at 8:02. So right now we're about to have a first look at the San Jose Barracuda's penalty kill. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Henderson Silver Knights has one of the league's best power plays. So let's see what happens here. We're going to kick back and try to keep it chill today. We're going to chill and talk till and cheer on till. Barracuda leading so far, 1-0 in this first period. Currently on the PK with about 90 seconds remaining. Oh, that's right, man. Your April birthday as well, aren't you? I celebrated. My birthday was on April 20th. But I celebrated in Vegas at WrestleMania 42, man. I know you're. So, for those of you who want to know, yes, this season has been great. It has been 100% great, bro. The last 2 seasons in Cuda country the last 2 seasons, to be 100 with you. I know the San Jose Sharks made strides. But the last 2 seasons here in San Jose, it's been Cuda. The Cuda were the exciting team, and obviously 2 teams that put together a postseason run. Yeah, I think that says all. I think that speaks for itself. All right, 20 seconds remain on this power play for the Silver Knights. Honestly, man, it was last minute, bro. I had to see Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar, and I'll be real with you, I'm glad I went out there, man, because I had no idea that Brock Lesnar was gonna, leave the boots in the middle of the ring. For those of you who are not wrestling fans, that pretty much means he retired, but we'll see. What I'm really excited about is I copped the freaking world heavyweight title, man. I got a authentic replica world heavyweight title. So that was probably the best job. All right, Kuda killed the penalty, so that's what's up. They have a goal. They only had 2 shots. So yes, sir. Looking good so far as we really are just rolling through this first period. 9 minutes or less than 9 minutes now remaining in the first period. That's the one thing I love about AHL hockey is it's quick. It's fast, baby. It's fast. So games usually go about 2 hours. It was dope. The getting to see the last Mania I attended was actually here in the Bay. So I seen the Mania that was at Levi Stadium. So that's my second Mania ever. I only did a Sunday. So I didn't go to the WrestleMania Saturday. And honestly, I miss single night events with WrestleMania. I know they do the 2-night event now, but I really miss when it used to be one show for like 5-6 hours, man. But yeah, it was pretty chill to see some of my favorites out there. All right, I'll be 100 with you, and I don't mean to throw any shade to anybody out there, but whoever is involved in this. But the fact that this game is actually in Henderson, I was like, all right, I'm gonna actually be able to watch this on like HD. I said this before on comments on social media, but the CUDA had to absolutely do something about their feed from the Reef. It is worse. It's like 360. It's worse than 480p. I mean, it's borderline 144. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if it's an internet connection or the quality of the camera, but either way, it's no excuse. It's Silicon Valley, right? This is San Jose. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, good quality feed here at Lee's Family Forum in Henderson. And yeah, so far so good. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing from our guys. So while we're here, let's take a look at the playoff brackets. So let me share this with you guys. Try to get some more context here to the content. So here is a look at the Calder Cup playoffs as it stands. Let's hide this really quick. Boom. So you can see that it's very unique here, all right? So the first round is a best of 3. The second round, which is the semifinals, is the best of 5. So are the division finals. Then when you get to the conference finals and the Calder Cup finals, it becomes the best of 7. So kind of unique because they do break it down by division. So you have the Central and the Pacific divisions representing the Western Conference and Atlantic, and the North divisions representing the Eastern Conference. All right, let's unhide this now as we get ready to as we return to the action here. Kuda are in the offensive zone. Cagioni with the puck, looking, passes it along to Chernyshov. Look at those 2 Sharks players already willing their way. By the way, the Kuda are on the power play. My apologies. So Dylan Coughlin got called 2 minutes for elbowing at 11:58. So the Kuda are on a power play. Cagioni is out there. So is Beestead, Chernyshov. Cagioni actually enters the zone and hands it to Chernyshov. Kuda send the puck behind the goal line. They have offensive pressure, but they turn it over. They have to skate back as Henderson is trying for a shorthand opportunity. Wow, skating all the way through the defense is freaking. Was that Matthias? Either way, number 25 for Henderson Silver Knights. I believe that was Matt. I think it's how you pronounce it, Matthias. Oh, I'm going to be horrible with these names. I apologize. Yes. It needs to be fixed fast. Yes, it does. My bad. So that's a comment on our earlier discussion about the quality of the feed from the brief. 30 seconds remain on this power play for Barracuda. Again, a 1-0 lead right now, courtesy of Kasper Haltunen. His first of the playoffs. Quentin Musty now. He sent it to Nolan Allen. A shot by Quentin Musty. Goes a little wide. Oh, actually, that one went on the net. Nice. I apologize. It was Oliver Wahlstrom that shot it wide, but oh, Magna. Magna is actually freaking trying to go after Igor Afanasiev, which is crazy because some of you in Cuda country might recognize that name. Jacob Magna. Jacob Magna was a former San Jose Barracuda in 2021 and 22. Actually, he was with us for 2 seasons, so 2020 and 2020 to 2022. There we go. So 2 seasons, Jacob Magna was on the San Jose Barracuda. He played a total of, let me see if I can do my math here really quick, 58 games. So surprising to see that guy being aggressive with his former squad there. Chat at, my bad. Boom. All right, 6 minutes remaining in the first period. San Jose Barracuda have 5 shots on net. The Henderson Silver Knights have 8. Face off deep in the Henderson Silver Knights zone, won by the Silver Knights. Controlling the puck behind the trapezoid is Henderson. They are trying to shake a pressing Patrick Giles, and gotta love that. Patrick Giles is the assistant, or rather alternate captain, number 54 for the Barracuda. Gotta love these Calder Cup playoffs, man. Ooh, it's getting chippy for sure, man. That's the second time that everyone's doing face washing and headlocks. You got Jacob Magna throwing gloves in Philip Beekstead's face. Gaglione doing his own. Holding his own rather against Henderson Silver Knights. Who's number 28? Tanner. I'm just gonna say the numbers, guys. I'm not too familiar with the pronunciations on the Henderson Silver Knights. And I'll be 100. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it to Cuda. So while I got you here, for those of you who are actually kind of chilling and enjoying the dialogue, be on the lookout. So sometime in the next few weeks here, I'm going to be dropping a very special podcast series dedicated to the San Jose Barracuda. So without giving away too much spoilers, essentially it's going to be a few episodes. I'd say about 4 episodes, and it will be all released at the same time, so you could enjoy them. You could either binge listen to them, or you could enjoy them at your own, your own time and leisure. But I look forward to, essentially bringing more CUDA content to Shark City hockey fans. So I appreciate y'all there. All right, so it looks like we got a break in the action. The San Jose Barracuda, after all that scrum, actually earned that power play. So, yeah. You okay, baby? That's my puppy right there. Come here, baby. Come here. You okay? I get like coughing up a fur ball or something, which is ironic because it's not a cat. So slashing got called against the Henderson Silver Knights. Let's see if I can learn how to pronounce his name with the fly. Tanner Lakzinski. I'm just eyeballing it there. And that was the one that Luca Caglioni was kind of holding up on his own, number 28 for the Henderson Silver Knights. And he got called for slashing, not sure who, but 14:40 in the first period. And then Cuda get the second power play. We are on the man advantage right now with the 1-0 lead. Here's an opportunity to get that insurance goal. All right. Colin White carries the puck deep into the zone, plays it back to Wahlstrom, who sent it to the point to Caglioni. He sends it to Trinshov. Trinshov tried to shoot it, but I don't think that got on net. 80 seconds on the power play. Cuda doing a great job controlling the puck in the offensive zone. Caglioni throws it toward the net, and that gets gloved down by Carl Lidbaum. Lidbaum is the goaltender for the Henderson Silver Knights. All right. Oh, no. All right, let's change up this book here. All right, another face-off in the offensive zone for the Barracuda. Looks like Colin White is in the face-off dot. I think it's getting tossed out. So Oliver Wahlstrom will now take his place, the winger. Oliver Wahlstrom now in the face-off dot. He doesn't win the face-off. Henderson clear it all the way down the zone. Pardon me. So Laurent Brossois, if you all remember that when Shark fans, Laurent Brossois, he had a short little stint with the San Jose Sharks when Yaroslav Askarov was hurt on that road trip. He's getting a start in that right now. So far, he has seven shots against, 7 saves. Not too shabby. Actually, the number might be a little bit more than that. 8 shots, pardon me. So. All right. Here we go again. Resetting in the offensive zone. I know I'm not seeing Luca Caglioni in that face-off circle. That must be Jimmy Huntington. It was. Okay. And Jimmy Huntington is getting tossed out of the face-off dot. What's going on here, refs? Okay. Nice little freaking interception, or rather, like, nice face-off win by the Cuda. The Henderson Silver Knights actually won that face-off, but Cuda was able to cut into the face-off circle and intercept it, momentarily holding the zone before the Henderson Silver Knights clear it down the ice. And actually, their penalty kill is doing a great job with their forechecking right now, because they're preventing the Cuda from actually advancing the puck up and out of their own zone. They finally get to the Henderson Silver Knights blue line, but as poke checked away, he makes his way all the way back to the goal crease for the Cuda. Henderson Silver Knights doing that amazing job right now, cutting off the offensive zone rush, and they're creating a 2-on-1 opportunity right now if they hurry up. Maybe 3-on-2. Henderson does the smart things. They dump it into the half wall, into the corner. Penalty is over, by the way, for the Silver Knights. And right now, there's a scrum along the boards. Great interception by the Cuda. All right. Cuda dump it down for the line change. That's the second opportunity that the Cuda had on the power play. They're 0 for 2 tonight. Oh, let's go, Cuda. Come on. They're having a hard time. The Henderson Silver Knights are starting to pick it up a little bit. The Cuda are having a hard time in their own zone. The forechecking of the Silver Knights is starting to press it. Uh-oh. We're getting a holding call against the Cuda. We're getting the penalty. So Barracuda are going to go on their first, or rather their second penalty kill of the the game. Patrick Giles got called for holding 17-29. So 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the first period. The Henderson Silver Knights will get their second opportunity on the man advantage. All right. This is kind of killing me here. Need some better beats. We need some better beats. By the way, I hope you all enjoy the new camera. I got a new webcam, so I should show the true complexion. Oh man, the Silver Knights attacking on the power play and the man advantage. We already got a spoiler on our live game tracker here. Let's move it down. My guess is that, yep, just seen it right now. The Henderson Silver Knights score on the power play. Lucas Cormier gets his first goal of the postseason, 17:51. Didn't take them too long. Literally took them 29 seconds on the man advantage to find the back of the net. That just beat Brassois. It looked like he beat his blocker side and went like top shelf. So just like that, the Henderson Silver Knights tie up the game. Damn, son. That was a great shot. Top shelf. All right, let's see what we got here. I know, right? Boy, oh boy. I'm a little worried here. So Trevor Connolly, by the way, got an assist on that. So Lucas Cormier gets his first goal of the postseason on the power play. Trevor Connolly gets the assist. And now we got a tie game with 2 minutes remaining in the in the first period. And I know that is inaccurate. For some reason, the home broadcast still has the power play prompt up, but it indeed is even strength. So for those of you watching at home, don't worry about them saying it's a power play. It's 5-on-5. Even though the Henderson Silver Knights are operating in the offensive zone as if they are on the man advantage, the CUDA are swiveling. No one's really committing to a man, so the Henderson Silver Knights are just really having all day to move the puck all around. CUDA look like they're playing a collapsed defensive strategy where 4 forwards are staying in the slot and they're sending one guy lightweight pressing the puck carrier, and that's just giving Henderson all day to find space in the offensive zone and take shots at will. Oh, Brassois, pardon me, should have probably covered that puck up with his glove hand and almost copped it up, and it almost went in the back of the net there. So CUDA are a little looking a little shook off of that power play goal against, but here we are, CUDA now in the offensive zone. Good shot, but shot attempt, but Henderson Silver Knights do clean that up and get it back deep in CUDA zone. Here they are operating, moving the puck with 30 seconds remaining in the first. Shot on net. Another shot on the net. That one goes wide. Boy, oh boy, are they pushing right now in these final seconds of the period. A dozen seconds remaining here. Henderson Silver Knights cycling the puck from around the goal, the trapezoid. Another shot on net gets blocked, and that's the end of the period. Woo-wee! Lucas Johansson with 3 shots on net in that final minute. 1935, 1945, and 1957 to be exact. And CUDA are kind of lucky that they escaped that first period just tied up. So, all right. That right there is your first period. Like I said, these games go fast. These games go pretty fast in the American Hockey League. So we're going to take a quick break. Keep back, and hopefully when we come back, the CUDA can reset here. Yeah, I was super close, man. All right, let me see something here real quick. Man, that music is having a mind of its own right now. I'm gonna try something here, fam. Pardon me. No, that didn't do nothing. All right. DJ has a mind of its own right now, so I apologize for the constant repeat in the background. I'll try to get that squared away for y'all in a second here. All right. Look at this. Good. All right. I'm just gonna let the DJ do his thing tonight, and we're gonna go over the intermission report right now, fam. So, pardon me, as I mentioned at the top of the program, we're gonna just CUDA and chill today. It's gonna be very casual, very chill, and the reason being is because I know a lot of y'all don't have the access to the game. Again, if you want to watch it, it's on Flow Hockey. I'll do my best to do play-by-play as I usually do. If you want to link up the play-by-play on, if you want to listen to the game, if you don't have a Flow Hockey subscription, you could listen to it at sjbarracuda.com/listen. And then, you could kind of listen to Nick Nolenberger do play-by-play while we kind of hang out and like react live to the game together. Otherwise, I'll do my best to try to keep y'all updated. And of course, we have the live game tracker. The beauty is, unlike National Hockey League games, the AHL live streams tend to be true to what's going down at the rink. Our game action trackers here, our live game action trackers that we have here at our premium live streams, are exactly real time what's going on in the venue. So with National Hockey League, sometimes it could be anywhere between 20 seconds to like 60 seconds delay from the broadcast. Whereas with Flow Hockey and the AHL TV, it's probably about 10 to 15. So all that to say is, if you don't have a watch along, or if you don't want to, listen along with, the sjbarracuda.com/listen broadcast, you could, of course, just enjoy the live game action tracker, and I'll do my best to keep y'all updated with the action that's going on the ice. All right, so after 20 minutes of the postseason for CUDA, we have a 1-1 tie. San Jose Barracuda do have 15 shots on, 6 shots on goal. They faced 15 shots. I'm going to do this. I'm going to share the screen from AHL.com. I think that'll be pretty chill. How about that? All right, so let's do this. Why don't we? All right. So, oops, my bad. So San Jose Barracuda, they've had 2 opportunities on the power play. They're 0 for 2, whereas Henderson Silver Knights have the same amount of opportunities and they scored. That's how they tied the game. You can see the shots on goal for the Barracuda. This one's actually pretty impressive. You can see my cruiser there, right outside the blue line. But not a lot of offense from the Barracuda. Not that it matters though. It's a tight game. Whereas Henderson Silver Knights are absolutely just laying it on, testing Laurent Brossoit really early here. Again, 15 shots on goal, and Brossoit has made 14 saves. So as we go along down here, boom, 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 here are your goal scorers. Kasper Haltunen. He is pretty much known to score against this club, and he did so. He struck first 5 minutes and 43 seconds into the first period, assisted by Jet Wu. And Lucas Cormier gets it tied up on the power play. Here are your penalties. Colin White got called 2 minutes for tripping, 8 minutes and 2 seconds in at 11:58. And then at 14:40, Silver Knights gave the Cuda an opportunity on the man advantage. But it was this one right here. Patrick Giles' 2-minute holding call allowed the Henderson Silver Knights to tie this game up. And they absolutely lit it up in that final couple of minutes following that power play. So Cuda got some work to do. They got to make sure that they don't give one of the best power plays in the league opportunities to operate on the man advantage, because more than likely they are going to they're going to test you, they're going to press you, and they may even just get past you. So that's where we're at after one period. Let's take a look at some other scores from this first round of the Calder Cup playoffs. The only other game going on today is the Colorado Eagles versus San Diego Gulls. Right now, after 2 periods, the Eagles have a 2-0 lead. Pardon me. And here are some other finals from Game 1. Milwaukee Admirals absolutely light up the Manitoba Moose 4-1. The Springfield Thunderbirds lose. I think the final score was 8-1 to the Charlotte Checkers. And then the only other Game 1 that we had, I believe today, was Toronto Marlies. They shut out the Rochester Americans 5-0. All right, and that's pretty much where we're at. Let's go to the chat, fam. Let's see what we got. There's ya. So say, who will win in your opinion? Well, in my opinion, I'm going to choose the Barracuda. Who will win the series? I'm going to be cheering for the Barracuda, and I hope that they can do it. They have a pretty if I could be 100 with you, if I could be unbiased, they have a they got a formidable foe here. So I think I should go over the Calder Cup qualifications again and show you guys the brackets for some of you who are new to AHL. But essentially, the Henderson Silver Knights were the 3rd best team in the Pacific. And the way it works here is, let me just bring this up really quick again. Where is that brackets at? Let's share the brackets here. All right. So let's maximize that here. All right, so the Calder Cup playoffs are very unique because they have 23 teams that qualify for the postseason, and of those 23 teams, you have 6 of the top. How many are in the Atlantic Division? There's 8 teams. Okay, really quick. 8 teams in the Atlantic Division, 7 teams in the North Division, 7 teams in the Central Division, 10 teams in the Pacific Division. All right, so pretty much the way you have it is you have 23 of these teams qualify for the postseason. All right, so that's the top 6 in the Atlantic, the top 5 in the North and Central, and top 7 in the Pacific. So again, you have 8 teams in the Atlantic Division, which means all but 2 teams qualify for the postseason in that division. Top 6 teams. North Division, you have 7 teams, same to Central. And those 2 divisions, the top 5 teams qualify. In the Pacific Division, you have 10 teams. That's what the Barracuda are part of. And the top 7 teams qualify in that round. So the Barracuda are the 6th ranked team. They went 40-28-2-2, I believe. Whereas the Henderson Silver Knights are 39-21-7-5. All right. And the home ice advantage in all series is obviously granted to the team with more points in the regular season. And as I mentioned right here, which we'll just maximize one more time, as I mentioned earlier, you have the first round is the best of 3. The divisional semifinals, the second round is the best of 5. The division finals is the best of 5 as well. And then when you get to the conference finals and, of course, the Calder Cup finals, it's the best of 7. So right now, as you can see in the Pacific Division, the Henderson Silver Knights are going to be hosting the Barracuda. Again, this is a best of 3, so first team to win 2 games advances. This is game 1. Game 2 is on Friday night, and then if necessary, game 3 will be Sunday afternoon. The lowest remaining seed will be whoever wins will go to face the Ontario Reign. That's the Los Angeles AHL affiliate team in the division semifinals. But the whole point I'm trying to make of this is it's very unique the way this playoffs format goes, because you can see in the Central Division and in the North Division, this is the squad with 5 of their 7 teams making it to the postseason. They only have 2 competing in the first round. In the Atlantic Division, they have 4 of their 6 teams. All right. And then in the Pacific Division, which makes sense because they have the most teams, 10 teams total, they have 6 of their 7 playoff contenders competing to go to the next round. So very unique. I just want to let you all see the journey that the Cuda would have to essentially take if they want to win a Calder Cup. So to answer your question, who do I think will win this one? I'm going for the Barracuda, hands down. But their path to a Calder Cup championship this season will essentially mean playing a lot of teams that are better than them. So it's going to be a tall task. But anything is possible. And thanks for asking. All right. Let's see how much time we have before they drop the puck for the second period. Yeah, a few moments here. All right. Y'all let me know who y'all going for. Obviously, we have some going for the Cuda. A lot of you going for the Cuda here, but y'all let me know who you got. Again, this is pretty much Cuda and Chill, live reactions in a virtual hangout. We're going to do real-time reactions, city actions. Welcome to our watch-along party, essentially, for the 2026 Calder Cup playoffs. Round 1, Game 1, San Jose Barracuda against the Henderson Silver Knights. And if you haven't done so already, please consider hitting that like button, and please consider subscribing to the channel. We appreciate the primary assist and reaching our goal. We are halfway toward 2K. If we can get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this first round, maybe will give away some Calder Cup playoff tickets should the San Jose Barracuda make it to the second round and play at home, of course. So if we could get to 2,000 subscribers, I will, as a gesture and token of my appreciation, will hold that contest exclusively on our YouTube channel. Of course, you got to be 18 or over to redeem the prize, and you got to be local. Okay. Appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. All right. So, 1-1, 15 shots on goal, 6 shots for the Barracuda, 15 for the Henderson Silver Knights. This is going to be a very interesting second period. Both squads are now skating on the rink, so we're going to get ready for a puck drop right now for the second period. All right. My bad, just checking the social feed. My fault, fam. Let's see, why not? All right, let's take a look at the here's a quick look at the goal. Barracuda. Nice. That's Kasper Haltunen, by the way. That was on the San Jose Barracuda's Instagram. All right, game on, baby. Let's go. All right. Let's go. The Silver Knights are pretty much picking up right from where they left off in that last minute of the period. But here come the Cuda. Good passing. Man, almost an opportunity right there. But great back checking by the Silver Knights to break up an opportunity by the Cuda right there. But already 3 shots registered on goal for the Henderson Silver Knights. Make that 4 now in the first 1 minute and 42 seconds. So right now, Tanner Zinski of the that's number 28 of the Henderson Silver Knights. It's actually like piling up the shots on goal, man. He has an assist on that power play goal in the first period, and he also took a slashing penalty, by the way. But he's definitely sending as many pucks as possible to the Cuda net. All right, Chernyshov now. Great forechecking. He chases the puck down in the offensive zone, but a 2-on-1 breaks that up, and Henderson Silver Knights get it into the zone. All right, let's go. Drop stick for the Silver Knights in the Cuda zone. Cuda actually leave two Henderson Silver Knights in their own defensive zone while advancing the puck into the offensive zone, moving the puck around, but unfortunately we're not really able to generate any offense, let alone not even a shot on net. So Cuda are resetting literally in their own trapezoid right now behind Laurent Brossoit. Not a good pass by Jet Wu. He put that right in the skates of it looked like Igor Afanasiev. So Cuda kind of like fell in on the fundamentals right now, and Henderson Silver Knights are making them pay for it. Another shot on net, another save by Brossoit. All right, Nolan Allen tries to clear it, but he turns it over. Man, these Henderson Silver Knights are all over this puck. I mean, it's still a 1-1 game, so that's good. That's promising, but the Henderson Silver Knights right now are controlling the tempo in this second period. That's for sure. Let's go, baby. Oh, face off and shot right off of the face off. Didn't get to the net, but pretty good opportunity by the Silver Knights there. All right, Luca Caglioni picks it up and blows a tire center ice. He's able to control the puck and dump it, even though he was like on one knee there. But the Knights just pretty much you try to repeat the process, but it's actually icing. So there we go. Let's go, man. Boy, oh boy. Ooh, nice. Nice hit by Brandon Hache. But still offsides for the Cuda. But I like it. Pick up the physicality here, man. At least, something. Because as of right now, the Silver Knights are just kind of skating around the Cuda, man. All right, come on. Cuda now generating some kind of offensive pressure. Quickly cleaned up by the Silver Knights. Now a turnover in center ice by the Cuda allows a pretty simple zone entry by Silver Knights. And here they go. Silver Knights now from the blue line, throw it around the boards. Win the race to the puck at the half wall. Now controlling it with one hand is Mitch McLean again with the puck in the trapezoid, just kind of like camping out there. Makes a pass, and that shot goes wide. Ooh-wee. The way that the Silver Knights are just having their way with space out there. They're literally picking and choosing where they want to shoot it from in the zone, while the Cuda are just kind of watching them right now. Come on, guys. 20 shots on net for the Silver Knights, 7 for the Cuda. I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade here, and I'm not trying to sound like a negative, commentary or whatever, but the Cuda are just collapsing in front of their net. Like, they have 4 skaters centering around. If this is Brassois, the microphone here, just for a visual, they have 4 skaters kind of just watching. And as the Henderson Silver Knights cycle around the zone, the puck carrier cycles around the zone, they're just standing in place and kind of just turning around in place, just watching the puck carrier, And when you don't challenge, these guys are just going to pick and choose where they want to blast the puck from. 21 shots on net thus far. And that would be 6 shots so far in the first almost 6 minutes of the second period. All right. Cuda now making something happen. Colin White behind the trapezoid. He sends it to Chernyshov. Chernyshov throws it toward the net. That's saved. Nolan Allen now at the point. Jet Wu sends it down the goal line. They give it to Chernyshov. Chernyshov looks. Another shot attempt. That gets blocked by traffic in front. Knights now enter the Cuda zone. Chernyshov, good back checking. All right. Beestead almost intercepted it in the high slot, or high danger zone rather, but lucky bounce goes Cuda's way. Chernyshov carries a puck across the blue line, but it's offside. Come on, baby. I'll do a quick quality check on the stream here, fam. So pardon me, we have a TV timeout right now, so not too shabby. All right. Sorry. The way he barks when he eats is hilarious. That right there is Sebastian James Barkey. He's saying go Cuda. All right, let's go, baby. We're almost halfway through regulation here. It's a 1-1 tie, so even though Cuda are being outshot 3-1, still kind of like, in this game, Silver Knights are generating a lot of offensive opportunities. Laurent Brassois looking pretty solid so far, 20 saves. But let's not let the law of averages start to catch up to us, boys. We absolutely need to get some more shots on goal. Speaking of which, the Barracuda now getting some good offensive pressure, good forechecking. Unfortunately, lose the puck, and man, when they lose the puck, they are caught deep in the offensive zone, and then you get like 4 Silver Knights skaters on the zone exit and entry. It's like butter. They just glide past that Barracuda blue line and start to operate their offense, man. So, Cuda definitely a forechecking need to have more than one guy, trying to get open or make the play on the puck. Because right now, what I'm seeing, and I'm just a spectator and a fan, but what I'm seeing is that they're being outnumbered on the forecheck, and they're getting caught with guys behind them on the back check. So they really need to there we go. They really need to change their offensive formation here, the way they're attacking the zone, because it's just leaving too much open ice, uncontested puck movement for the Silver Knights. Just doesn't make sense. Anyways, we're not on a TV timeout, by the way. My apologies. That's already done. All right. Silver Knights just kind of they're putting on a show, which is appropriate given that they're in the Clark County, right there next to Las Vegas, Nevada. But for the most part, I'm not going to say a lot of this is very threatening. Laurent Brossoit seems to be really good with his positioning. So, he's getting his whole entire body right on those pucks, on those shots. But, the Knights are making it look pretty. They're cycling around the zone. They're shooting from all areas, including the point. They have, a man committed in the crease for a screen. But for the most part, I would say that their shots aren't very threatening. Of course, throwing the puck at the net, you never know what happens. So again, that law of averages, we don't want that to catch up. But 22 shots on net for the Silver Knights, and they are freaking feisty. They are freaking essentially throwing punches in those scrums, whether it's against the boards or in front of the net after the whistle's blown. So, they're controlling the pace. They're controlling the tempo. They're winning in the shot department. And when it comes to, being physical, kind of, setting the tone with that too. So they're definitely, psychologically, I would say, they're trying to get into Kuda's head. And as far as offensive opportunities, I mean, they're definitely winning the battles. So come on, baby. All right, here we go. Opportunity for the Cuda. Chasing the puck down is Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom, nice little wraparound attempt there. Cuda now. Actually looking pretty good now. Let's go. Wahlstrom now. There we go. Get more bodies. Oh, yeah! Woo! Trapezoid behind the Henderson Silver Knights net, and with great awareness, Jimmy Huntington, he taps it in on that lucky bounce in front of the net, and now the Barracuda have a 2-1 lead. So, like I said, man, Silver Knights are making it look fancy. But the Barracuda, in my opinion, the ones that actually on the opportunity. So let's go, baby. San Jose Barracuda make it 2-1. Yeah. And now they're starting to throw some jabs back when the whistle blows. There we go. Take that, baby. Only 8 shots on goal for the San Jose Barracuda, but they found the back of the net twice. Lucky bounce, but we'll take it. We'll take it any way they come, baby. This is the playoffs. It doesn't matter. So halfway through this contest, San Jose Barracuda have a 2-1 lead. They're back on top. It looks like Oliver Wahlstrom will get an assist as on Jimmy Huntington's goal. 10 minutes and 33 seconds in, the Barracuda have a 2-1 lead. Let's go. Yeah. I think I did it right on my fan. This guy, my dog, he's funny. Anyways. All right. Let's go. Cuda. My bad, as I'm kind of getting, sometimes I get stuck in watching the game, so pardon me if I kind of do radio silence, as they call it back in the day. All right. For those of you, this is not. There's no way it's sponsored ad. I just like to share this with people because I was very, very I think it started in the Navy. When I was in the Navy, having worked from 5 a.m. to midnight every single day on board a ship out in the middle of the ocean, I started to become like an energy drink guy. So that was a long time ago. These days, I fudge around with these VA energy drinks. They're absolutely great. They are essentially the equivalent of a cup of coffee with 80 milligrams of caffeine, and they get their energy from black and green tea. So, you get vitamin B. It's just, you get your combined serving of veggies and fruit, and you get all that good stuff with no added sugar, gluten-free, non-GMO, no colors from artificial sources. So, yeah, dead air. Yeah, radio broadcasting class. Here's a funny story as we're now on another TV timeout. I also took a radio broadcasting class, and if you are, since you more than likely are here, if you took that class here in Shark City in San Jose, more than likely you took it at City College. And one time while broadcasting play-by-play for the Jaguars game there, the in-studio producer, for some reason, kept saying, dead air, dead air, dead air, like every 3 seconds. So I would say so-and-so with the pass, he gets to the 15-yard line and tackled, ball down at the 15 or whatever, right? And then I would just stop after the play-by-play and then dead air. So, yeah. I think he was doing that because he wanted to be doing play-by-play instead of being in the studio. I don't care where I was. I just like being a part of the broadcast. It's pretty awesome. But this drink, to answer your question, brother, is VA Energy. And again, this is not a shameless plug. I just like to share this with people because I know a lot of people enjoy energy drinks out there. And this ain't throwing shade on any kind of energy drink company or whatever. But this is a nice healthy alternative. Nice healthy alternative. All right. Like I said, it's going to be very casual, very chill today. So pardon me if I go on these little random rants to fill up time. But yeah, Miss G. True story. I actually was that's hilarious. A true story though. I actually was considered to take over the radio broadcasting class at City College. I was interviewing for it and everything. They wanted to go forward with me, but at the time I lacked one more year of the experience that the California Board of Educators, I believe, required for it. It was like 4 years and I had like 3.5. So it didn't happen. But anyways, that was a long time ago. All right. About a long time ago, maybe a couple of years ago. Ooh. Hey, man. Oh, nice, baby. I like it. So I'm reacting to the physicality on the ice right now from Barracuda. Like I said, they're starting to answer back, and Igor Afanasiev threw a nice little hit by the blue line. It was a nice little shove. Wasn't too crazy, but the boys starting to feel it. I hope that's not a charging call, bro. What is that? Nope. It's actually going to be against the Henderson Silver Knights. Before we move on any further, just want to say that Brandon Hache was also awarded an assist. So he got the secondary assist on that Jimmy Huntington goal. So we have now 5 Barracuda players on the scoreboard with 2 goals. And Mitch McLean got called for roughing at 12:23. So the San Jose Barracuda are on a power play. Let's go. Face off on the glove side of Carl Lindbaum. That's the netminder for Henderson. Cagioni now gives it a Chernyshov. He gave it back to Cagioni. He shot it, but wow. Lindbaum actually gloved that down. There was like at least 4 bodies in front of him. 3 of them were black jerseys, so that's the black and silver. Silver and black. Raider fans out there in Vegas. Boom! We see it. You see it. I see it. The live game action tracker says that we got a goal, baby. So, who is it? Considering the Cuda on the power play, my money is on Cuda. Look at Cagioni looking. Sends it to Wallstrom. He sends it back up to Cagioni. Cagioni now skating along the blue line, shoots, and he scores, baby. Woo! I think it was tipped by Colin White, but none the way. But either way, my bad. The goal. Let's go. right. Barracuda are starting to skate away with this. They get the insurance goal. That's 2 goals now here in the second period. Luca Caglioni is being awarded the goal. I heard the broadcaster say that it was tipped by Colin White, so we'll see that stands. I didn't see a tip. Obviously, I'm not at the rink. I'm at home watching it, just like most of you out there. But as of right now, as it stands, is Luca Caglioni, according to AHL.com. I'm thinking, though, since they took it away and just updated it, it is indeed Colin White. So Colin White gets the power play goal. Luca Caglioni gets the primary assist. Oliver Wahlstrom gets the secondary assist. Oliver Wahlstrom now has 2 assists in this game. All right, so he had an assist on Jimmy Huntington's goal about 3 minutes ago, three and a half minutes ago. That nice lucky Cuda bounce. So gotta love it. It only took 3 tries to get the goal on the man advantage, but nonetheless, insurance goal scored by Colin White, his first of the postseason. Assisted by Luca Caglioni and Oliver Wahlstrom. Again, 2 assists in this period, just about 3 minutes and 23 seconds apart. So nicely done. Nicely done. Face off now in the offensive zone for the Cuda. It's won and cleared momentarily by Silver Knights, but the Cuda now, with a little bit more pep in their step, they intercept it at the center ice and they dump it deep. Forechecking now. Pushing the puck. Yeah, I like it. The Cuda can smell it. They can smell blood in the water, baby. They forced the Henderson Silver Knights to ice it after pushing them back past their goal line into the trapezoid. So that icing came from blasting it behind their own net. All right, so Silver Knights are now starting to feel that pressure. Gotta love it. Live game action tracker shows another goal. I'm going to put money on the Cuda goal because, in fact, the freaking face-off is happening in their offensive zone. Let's listen to it live. Patrick Giles wins a face-off. Uh-oh. Did I speak prematurely? Here come the Silver Knights. Silver Knights to the net. They score. Damn. I got a little bit overzealous there. Somehow, some way, the Silver Knights get the back of the net. It looks like Raphael Lavoie, if that's how you say it, or Lavoie, I'm not too sure, pardon me, Lavoie, something fancy. He just literally carries a puck into the zone, and dude, he might kick that in, to be 100 with you. He threw it toward the net, and he put his skate into the pad of Brassois, and that looked like it allowed it to go into the net. If I'm the Cuda bench boss, John McCarthy, the head coach, I'm going to challenge that because that looked like it got kicked in. But as it stands right now at 13:40, Raphael Lavoie got his first of the postseason to bring it within 1. But I'm telling you, man, that looked like it got kicked in. We'll see what happens. You better look at that. Let's go. That absolutely looked like it got kicked in. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so to be 100 with you, I didn't see him actually kick the puck in, but I did see him drive his skate into the right pad of Brassois. So maybe if the puck was at the blade of the stick, the blade of the skate, pardon me, then yeah, that's a kick in for sure. But maybe he did beat the pad and use the foot for a little extra force to make sure that biscuit squeaked past the goal line. We'll see. But either way, kick in motion is definitely there. The question is whether or not he actually kicked the puck in or if he just kicked the goal pad, which I wouldn't know if that's even legal still. So. Yep. Okay. So it stands. And is that going to be a penalty against us for losing the challenge? Honestly, I think he ran the skate into the pad to kind of make sure it went in there, but I didn't see him kick the puck, so it stands. It's 3-2. All right, the plot thickens. Raphael Lavoie gets his first of the season, assisted by Ben Hemmerling and Lucas Cormier. 13:40 of the second period, and we have a 3-2 game here. Could still have a 1-goal lead. Whoa! The Silver Knights, excellent zone entry and one-time blast. Barely missing the net. So they're pressing. By the way, 26 shots on net for the Silver Knights, 11 for the Cuda. About 5 minutes remaining, a little bit under 5 minutes rather. Nice shot from the point. Finds his way to the net, but the Swallow makes a save. Up until the last goal, the Swallow's looking pretty solid, man. Oh, man. Could have tried to clear it, but it gets taken out of the air right there in the neutral zone and dumped right back down. Cuda now behind the goal line, patiently waiting for a leading pass. I would not be trying to freaking do long range passes like that. Trying to thread that puck in between two Silver Knights players, looking for a breakaway opportunity, but you're just essentially giving the puck away at this point. I'd be a little bit more precise with the puck from the Cuda right now with this 1-goal lead. Oh, snap. Look at that. We got Silver Knights invading Cuda country. It's all good. Welcome to the watch along party. Man. Another scrum behind the Cuda net. It's getting close. Wow. All right. Just a few minutes remaining in this second period here. Change the beats here. Turn it up a little bit too. Good time to check your social media feeds, guys. All right. Game on. What do you think the final score will be? The way this is going, I will probably say 5-3. 5-3. That would be my safe bet. All right, here comes the Cuda. Wallstrom advances the puck. Man, I'm telling you, I'm getting a little concerned about how often the Cuda are caught like 3 or 4 men deep. Then they turn the puck over. Oh, 2-on-1 opportunity for the Cuda. Oh, nice opportunity. What a save by freaking Limbaugh, man. Was that Igor Afanasiev with the opportunity right there? 2-on-1. What a great feed, man. What a great pass by Jimmy Huntington. An even better save by Henderson netminder Carl Lindbaum. Coulda absolutely had him stretched. He literally dropped to like his like sprawled out drop to his bum to freaking make that save, man. That could have been 4-2 right there. Oh, nice interception by Silver Knights. I'm not going to hit on that. That was a good hockey play right there. Kuda were looking at making a 3-on-2 rush happening, and it was just whacked out of the freaking out of the air at the blue line by Henderson Silver Knights. So let's go. Let's play a clean game here, man. Patrick Giles now, he tried to pass it across the rink in the offensive zone, but there's a Silver Knights stick there to intercept it. Oh, it passes a connect for Henderson. That could have been dangerous. Could have just cleared the puck, and Henderson regained control up center ice and up and down. All right. Casper Halpton clears the zone, but again, the defenders are there to just send it right back in behind the goal line, behind Brossoit. Henderson Silver Knights now. They try to feed it to Trapezoid, but Jet Wu had his man pinned against the glass there in the Trapezoid. So regardless, the Silver Knights are still controlling the puck. They shoot it. Great save by Laurent Brossoit. All right. 84 seconds, it looks like, remain here. So let's make sure we don't give up a goal as the face-off is going down the left side of Brossoit. That's deep in the Cuda zone. Face-off won by Henderson Silver Knights by the blue line now. Skating in. They have a very interesting formation. Their defenders play about 30 feet in the zone. Their defenders are almost positioned on top of the face-off circles. Interesting. All right, so let's go. That's the beauty about AHL hockey too. You know, very fast pace, and you can kind of afford to pinch in the zone a little. You know, your defenders will go a little deeper in the zone in this league. Igor Chernyshov now. Oh, what a shot by Chernyshov, and I think that went wide. All right, let's go, Cuda. Oh. Nice leading pass. Oh, how's that not interference? Anthony Vincent absolutely thrown to the ice before the puck even arrived at the blue line on a leading pass. And I don't know how that was an interference, but it is what it is. That's the period. And the Barracuda will take a 3-2 lead into the locker room after 40 minutes of hockey. So you can't be mad at the boys until, even though they're being sorely outshot here. And the shots on goal are 29 Henderson, 12 San Jose. San Jose has have registered 6 shots on net in the first and in the second. But they got 3 goals, so you gotta love it. All right, got some good action here for the first round of and the first game of the Calder Cup playoffs for the San Jose Barracuda. And I guess we might as well go into the intermission report. So let's do that now. All right. By the way, thank you to everybody who's been, chilling here and kind of, reacting and, chopping it up here for this live watch along with real-time reaction to the action. I'm your host, Aaron James. This is Shark City Hockey's premium live stream. The first game for the San Jose Barracuda in the Calder Cup playoffs against the Henderson Silver Knights has been eventful. The goals are there. There's plenty. A little worrisome as a fan on how often the Henderson Silver Knights are on the offense, and obviously, worried about how much shots on goal, are being piled up here. So you can see it. I mean, they're absolutely handling it, man. They're absolutely handling it. And both of the goals came right here. So if I'm Barracuda, both goals on the left-hand side of Lindbaum, I'm going to shoot from there. Now, one of these goals in that second period was a nice lucky bounce. Lucky bounce that was buried by Jimmy Huntington. And then another goal was just absolute skill goal. I believe it's a tip, but the blast came from Luca Caglioni at the point on the power play. I believe Colin White was the one who tipped in, but we'll go over the goal scores in just a second here. All right. So as I mentioned just a moment ago, after 2 periods, the San Jose Sharks have, San Jose Barracuda have 12 shots on net, 6 in the first, 6 in the second. Look at the freaking Henderson Silver Knights, man. Almost double the shots. 15 in the first, 14 in the second, make it 29. The Cuda are 1 for 3 on the man advantage. The Silver Knights are 1 for 2. Let's go into the goal scorers. Again, this right here is courtesy of the AHL.com. In that second period, Jimmy Huntington, as I mentioned, fortuitous bounce for San Jose. He was there to bury it. He made it 2-1. Then about 3.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 23 seconds later, Colin White tips a blast from the point from Luca Caglioni on the power play, and that made it 2-1. Right, my math ain't mapping. Sorry, 3-1. And then about less than a minute after that, Raphael Lavoie somehow beats Laurent Brossoit. That's Cuda netminder, and I say somehow because I still don't know how that puck went through. In many ways, it looked like it was kicking motion. I know he didn't kick the puck in because when he shot it, the puck was invisible. But he definitely, we'll say, dragged his skate into the right pad of Laurent Brossoit, and I think that momentum helped squeeze the puck past the goal line. But nonetheless, I made it 3-2. So the only penalty that occurred in that second frame was against the Henderson Silver Knights. Mitch McLean got called for 2 minutes for roughing. So you like to see that despite the Henderson Silver Knights' best efforts by throwing jabs after the whistle, little face washes, etc., the Barracuda are playing a disciplined game. You gotta love that. All right. That's pretty much all I got for you, my fam, for this intermission right here. So I want to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to hopefully cheer on the Barracuda to a first game victory. Obviously, it's only a 1-goal game, so this one's far from over. But 20 more minutes remain in regulation. Let's hope that the Cuda could actually, end this game in regulation. We definitely don't want to see playoff overtime hockey. Or do we? I don't know. You let me know in the comments. But all right. I'll be right back, okay? Y'all enjoy the music. Not gonna lie, overtime hockey will be kind of fun, but yeah, definitely nerve-wracking. I would prefer nice regulation victories. Let's sweep the Silver Knights, and who knows? Maybe I don't see how. There's no way we get a well, let me see. How does the best of 5 work again? If I'm not mistaken, the first 2 are at the team that is best, and then the last 3 are at the other team. I could be wrong, but for sure, if the Barracuda win this series, they definitely will be on the road again because being the 6th best team, the lowest seed is going to play Ontario. So no one else lower than San Diego. I mean, that's rather, how do I say this properly? No other team is lower than the CUDA besides San Diego goals. So if San Diego wins and the CUDA win, for sure they're either going to be facing Coachella Valley or Bakersfield. And I might as well share this since I'm reading on it. This way I'll kind of like look at this together here. So should the CUDA win this series, they would definitely be, on the road to start out the next round. The only chance I think they have of having like home ice advantage is if, and this is possible, is if San Diego beats the Colorado Eagles and San Jose, and they beat the Ontario Reign, and then San Jose wins this series against Henderson, and whichever team remains from Coachella Valley and Bakersfield. Now, of course, if Colorado wins and San Jose wins, they'll be on their way to Ontario. So it'll be kind of fun to watch how this all plays out. Again, game 2 for the San Jose Barracuda against the Henderson Silver Knights is going down on Friday. And if necessary, game 3 will be Sunday afternoon. Now, I like to be at Calder's for the watch-along parties, especially for the AHL playoffs. Obviously, the only other time was last season. We were there last season, and we did a live stream for 2 of the away games. And I would love to go down there and do it again. Obviously, as I shared at the top of this live stream, yours truly was not too far from Henderson. I spent the weekend out in Vegas for WrestleMania and for my 40th birthday. Yeah, I know, getting old. But it'll be kind of chill. Maybe go out there on a Friday night or a Sunday afternoon. So as usual, I like to check in and make sure it's okay. And this time around, if I did indeed live stream from the venue, I will more than likely not show the party. I'll just keep it like how it is right here, just you and me and the chat. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll be in the venue for the watch along party. At the watch along party. Anyways, ridiculous. That's a nice little vibe. They usually do giveaways and they have games and they bring the in-game sounds. And Frenzy's walking around, and he actually graced the pod, or rather the live watch-along stream last season. So who knows? Maybe maybe they'll be up to it again. But as I mentioned at the very top of this live watch-along, if you don't have Flow Hockey subscription, which is where AHL TV is playing all their action at this season, you can listen to the game at sjbarracuda.com/listen. That's the Sharks audio network. If you're local and you want to actually physically hang out with other Barracuda fans, they're doing their official live watch-along parties at Calder's. Otherwise, you could chill right here with Shark City Hockey host and creative Aaron James. And, we could chill, talk till, and we could cheer on the CUDA and the Calder Cup playoffs together. All right. Waiting patiently for this final frame here. Let's take a look at the rest of the league here. Let's take a look at the scores. We peeped at them earlier. Let's take another look here. So, all right. So it looks like San Diego got shut out 3-0 by Colorado. So for those of us who are hoping that the Goals could potentially win this series so the CUDA don't have to face Ontario Reign, right now the San Diego Goals are facing elimination. Remember, this is best of 3 series, so all you need to do is win 2 games in the first round of the Calder Cup playoffs. Meanwhile, some other teams that are going to be facing elimination, the Charlotte Checkers absolutely handled the Springfield Thunderbirds 8-1. So Springfield's season is looking rather bleak right now. Toronto Marlies absolutely have their way with the Rochester Americans. They shut them out 5-0. Milwaukee Admirals defeat the Manitoba Moose 4-1. So let's take a quick look at that bracket again. So over here in the North Division, Toronto is actually, they're a higher ranked team, so that is kind of expected. Springfield Thunderbirds, 6th ranked team, and what a loss, bro. That was crazy. What a score. Or 8-1. That is insane. Anyways, let's take a look at what happened yesterday. Hershey Bears shut out the Bridgeport Islanders. So Islanders are facing elimination. No games on my birthday, and no playoff games rather on Sunday. So that's pretty much how it looks right now in the Calder Cup playoffs 2026. All right. Let's see if the CUDA posted some other comments here, or some other goals. Let's take a look at the CUDA goals here. This right here is going to be via their Instagram page. So let's check that out. I believe this is going to be Jimmy Huntington's bounce goal that made its way through. Hey, they count, baby. Look at that. Nice little bounce. Look at that. Found it right there. Also like that while we're here, huh? Nice little bounce. And then here's the Lucas Paglioni. The corner actually put that in. Those are your 2 goals. Footage courtesy of SJ Barracuda on Instagram. Might as well re-share those on the gram. Beautiful, beautiful goal. I was kind of hoping that was Coglioni's, but it's all good, man. We'll take it either way. All right, enough of this one. Let's go to hip hop. All right. They're back on the bench. We got some steel jerseys and some silver jerseys out there. We are ready for the 3rd period. Let's do this. It's time to go. Let's get this dub, boys. Let's go. All right. Henderson Silver Knights win the face-off at center ice. They dump it deep. Barracuda kind of gets a little caught up there trying to play the puck in the trapezoid, but Barracuda are able to clear the zone, thank goodness. Oh, nice forechecking by Lucas Van Roboys. He's doing some good pressure right now, but Silver Knights survived that forecheck and they're able to clear it down. Is that icing? No, it's not. All right, so it looks like Jet Wu holding the puck behind the net in the Cuda zone. He advances the puck. He passes it along to Nolan Allen. Nolan Allen skates the puck into neutral zone and dumps it into the offensive zone. Unfortunately, Igor Afanasiev is unable to control it, but he has some support. Cuda now, cycling puck. Cagioni at the point. He tried to, he passes it to Brandon Hache, who tried a one-time attempt, but didn't make its way toward the net. In fact, it got redirected into the net behind the glass. So, stoppage in play. A minute and 3 seconds in, we're going to have a face-off to the left side. That's the glove hand side of Lindbaum, the goaltender of the Henderson Silver Knights. All right, nice face-off win by the Cuda. Shot right off of the face-off by Afanasiev, but that also gets redirected up into the netting behind the glass. So another face-off on the glove hand side of Carl Lindbaum, Henderson netminder. Let's go, baby. Nice win on the face-off again by the Cuda. Cagioni by the half ball. Sent it to the point. Thrown toward the goal, but it looked like a falling Afanasiev blocks that shot attempt. And now the Silver Knights come in, and wow, a couple of good shots right off of the zone entry, and Lawrence Barracuda with some great goaltender awareness there, stopping 2 shots on net. All right. So, face off deep in the Cuda's defensive zone. Blocker side of Barracuda. Cuda are able to win the face-off and the race to the free puck. They momentarily clear the zone, but oh, Silver Knights zone entry and throws that toward the net. That was making its way toward the net. Squad away in the air, and Silver Knights are pressing. Good zone battle and win by the Cuda. They clear it momentarily. Oh, come on, baby. Let's get it. Oh, my bad. That would have been a nice offensive zone entry there from the Cuda. Nonetheless, they do control the puck. From their own zone, they skate in the neutral zone and chipping away past the blue line, but Silver Knights are able to clean it up. All right, let's go. There you go. Cuda shut down that zone entry. No one was really there to help because the Silver Knights were on a line change. Oh! Okay. Silver Knights have a new strategy. Just rush the freaking net. They are literally deking their way through the defense and just trying to power that puck past Barracuda. Kind of like that last goal that they had. So Cuda wanted to, be on top of that, be a little bit more attentive. All right, face-off draws going outside of the blue line for the Cuda in the neutral zone. Henderson wins the draw. They dump the puck deep. Barracuda try to play the puck in trapezoid, but the puck does bounce over his stick. Cuda, though, defensively recover and advance the puck out of the zone. Here we go, Patrick Giles now. Through the blue line. Shot attempt goes wide. He recovers his own shot attempt behind the goal line. To the point, Jet Wu looked like a pass attempt off the boards behind the goal line of Giles, but Henderson Knights recovered the puck, and now they tried to advance it. That may be icing. Nope. No, it's not. All right. Jet Wu behind Ursois in the trapezoid. Plays it off of the boards and into the center ice. Van Robois and Vincent are there, but they lose a battle. So here comes the Silver Knights. At the point, shot attempt blocked. Good recovery by the Cuda, but they're still forechecking. Henderson is. All right, good turnover. And what's going on here? Oh, it's getting physical. Van Robois gets absolutely thrown to the ice by Lavoie. Raphael Lavoie has the last goal for the Henderson Silver Knights. It's number 36, and he absolutely just... It was a clean hit. He shoved him in the shoulder, but absolutely powered him down, bro. Lucas Van Robots just went down. That's crazy. I don't mean to chuckle at our own Cuda players, but now it's just, undeniable force right there. Clean hit. To his credit, he popped right back up and gave him some physicality. All right. Out of all that, though, the Henderson Silver Knights got caught with too many men on the ice. So the Barracuda have a power play. Let's go, baby. Mitch McLean is going to serve the bench minor for too many men on the ice at 3 minutes and 48 seconds into the third period. Barracuda are 1 for 3 so far. This is their fourth opportunity on the man advantage. First in the third period. And this right here could be the turning point of this game. All right. Philip Beestead from his own zone. Oh, bro. Kilgioni gets thrown down. That should be a penalty, no? Is Kilgioni going to get... No, that was a clean hit. I thought maybe Dylan Coughlin cracked Cagioni, okay, not Cagioni, Cagioni, sorry. So I thought Dylan Coughlin cracked Cagioni before the puck arrived, but Cagioni actually was carrying that puck on his stick and just got absolutely destroyed in open ice. And he gets back up, takes exception to the hit, hits him back, and he gets called for roughing. So Luca Cagioni gets called for roughing at 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Only 26 seconds into the power play. So 4 on 4. 4 on 4 for the next 94 seconds. And then there'll be a little tiny power play for Henderson Silver Knights. Some open ice out there. Oh, here we go. If you could hurry up, we can get a nice little zone entry. Huntington gives it a Hache. He shoots, and that was a glove save by Carl Libbaum. All right. So we're about 5 minutes in here, and Henderson Silver Knights have 2 shots on net. That was the first shot on net for the Barracuda. Face off deep in Henderson Silver Knights zone. Left side of Carl Lindbaum. Again, it's 4-on-4 hockey for another 68 seconds. Oh, what a giveaway in the slot to Igor Chernyshov. And he shoots and it goes wide. Damn, that was a good opportunity. Henderson Silver Knights have a error in their own zone. Literally give the puck away to a wide open Igor Chernyshov. He had nothing but the freaking net in front of him, and he shot it wide. Live game action tracker has a spoiler alert, man. Here come the Barracuda now. 4-on-4 hockey for 30 seconds. Someone scored a goal. Who is it? Here come the Henderson Silver Knights. Entering the Barracuda zone. Another goal in that fashion, bro. I've been saying this. I just said this moments ago that they are deking their way past of our defenders and just driving in net. And Jeremy, is it Davies or Dave? Doesn't matter. Davies. Jeremy Davies tied the game up 3-3. With 21 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. So they will have a power play, a brief one, but they will have a power play coming up. Another beautiful freaking, like, for someone that plays hockey, I do appreciate good hockey plays. And the Henderson Silver Knights have been making it a habit all night to kind of just get the edge and or deke their way past the Barracuda defenders to create open ice between them, the puck carrier and the goalie. And they're just driving at the net, man. So 3-3 game, or as they would say in rec league, 0-0, all tied up. We got a mini game now for 14 minutes, 20 seconds of power play time on that Luca Caglioni roughing call. And the Henderson Silver Knights are going to pretty much burn their own power play because Barracuda are able to clear it. They have to chase it all the way back in their own zone. But nonetheless, they have the offensive pressure because, you know, their power play unit's still out there, still operating by the half wall, behind the goal line now. Knights. Oh, man. You could just tell, bro. You could just tell. The way that they were pressing, that forechecking and cycling that puck. That's why I went quiet there for a second. You could just tell that they were going to score. 3 unanswered goals by the Henderson Silver Knights. That's 2 goals in less than 1 minute. Raphael Lavoie is on a hat trick watch for the Henderson Silver Knights. He had one in the second period, now another in the third. That first goal to tie it up, 5:27 in the third period. This second goal to take the 4-3 lead, 6:34 in the third period. Pardon me if I said second earlier. So less than 1 minute, or rather, not less than 1 minute. 1 minute and 7 seconds apart. My bad. So 67 seconds is all it took for 2 goals against. And now here comes the Silver Knights. They got momentum, coming with speed, tenacity. Oh, excellent play. Good play to block that shot by Jake Boltman. That was dangerous. That could have easily been 5-3. Now, I think someone asked me earlier what the final score is going to be, and I said 5-3, but I was hoping Barracuda's way. If you ask me again, I'm hoping it's 5-4. Man. "33 shots on goal for the Henderson Silver Knights, 13 for the CUDA. In this period, the Henderson Silver Knights have held the CUDA to 1 shot on goal. Just for comparison's sake, Henderson has 4, but they scored twice. Damn. Come on, man. Oh, that should be high sticking. Yep. Oh, dude, what is that? That should be a 2-man advantage. That's like charging right there. My bad. I'm getting all crazy passion. It's like a homer. But Colin White got hit with the high stick and then absolutely charged right after. He's like holding his face. Defensive player doesn't even have the puck. And then he was charged. That should be a 5-on-3. That's bull shark. So Mitch McLean absolutely like bulldozers Colin White, who's holding his face because he got high sticked just like seconds prior to that. The puck is not even anywhere on his stick. He has no possession and he gets absolutely bulldozed by Mitch McLean. That is what I would say during Sharks games, a bull shark. Only Trevor Connolly is getting called for high sticking. That's some BS. Either way, we get a power play. Got to tie this game up, but that should be 5-on-3. Hands down, 5-on-3. All right, so I just want to say again for all of those, for all of you who've been with us from the very start of the live stream till now, thank you. And for those of you who've been popping in and out, we appreciate you. I am Aaron James, host of the live watch-along party with real-time reaction to the action. It's the 2026 Calder Cup playoffs, and the San Jose Barracuda currently have a power play opportunity to tie this game up. Right now, they trail 3-4 to the Henderson Silver Knights. And whether you're catching us live or afterwards, please consider subscribing. Have a primary assist in our goal of reaching 2K subscribers on our YouTube channel. Of course, please smash that thumb button, like this video, and consider following us on Instagram at Shark City Hockey. Here we go. Power play time for the CUDA. Barracuda. Good puck possession, great offensive zone presence. I'm not going to call it pressure because they're just kind of holding the puck along the boards in the blue line. Finally, a shot on net, but it looks like it was blocked. And Henderson Silver Knights are able to clear the zone. All right, here we go. Catching them off guard are the CUDA. They get it back in the offensive zone. Clearing the tip is held down by Wallstrom at the blue line, or at the point rather. Wallstrom now sits a Caglioni. He shot it, and that hits the outside of the cage. I think he hit the post, but on the outside of the net. And it redirects out of play. Thanks. Thank you. All right, here we go. Almost halfway through this period. Face off won by Henderson, but the CUDA are there because they have the numbers to get the puck back on the forecheck. Nice shot, and Better save by Lindbaum, to be 100 with you. He had about 4 or 5 bodies in front of him, and somehow he found it. He's able to make the save off of, what's that? Nolan Allen? Yep. Shot by Nolan Allen. Saved by Carl Lindbaum. Let's go. Haltonen sent it down to Afanasiev, who's in the trapezoid. Afanasiev, Giles, and Haltonen there. My bad. 27 seconds remain on this man advantage. Kuda needs to score on his power play, bro. Absolutely need to score on his power play. Look at the live game action tracker, baby. I think we got a goal celebration coming up. Let's see. Let's react to it live. Chernyshov sent it to Beasted. Chernyshov now battling for it. Henderson Silver Knights player loses stick. Kegioni shoots. Actually, he passes it to Wallstrom. My apologies. Wallstrom looking. Sends it behind the net to Beasted. Wallstrom covers it up. Oh, nice rebound. Chernyshov buries it in a wide open cage, and we're tied up, baby. Let's go. Power football. That right there is a Barracuda goal on the power play, baby. Igor Chernyshov cleans up a nice rebound. Oliver Wallstrom fed it to Philip Beasted. Philip Beasted was checked behind a trapezoid, but the puck was left loose where Wallstrom tried to backhand it right by the left post. That rebound finds Igor Chernyshov with a wide open cage on the right side of Carl Lindbaum. He absolutely buries it for his first of the postseason and ties the game up for the Barracuda. So Igor Chernyshov, power play goal, first of the postseason. Oliver Wallstrom has 3 assists in this game, baby. And Philip Beasted gets his first assist of the postseason. That makes it 3-3, but unfortunately, the Cuda are going to be right back on the PK because Igor Afanasiev just got called for holding at 11:01, and Cuda are going to be on a 2-minute penalty kill. Short-lived celebration, but nonetheless, it's tied up. Like I said moments ago, I'm hoping it's 5-4 Cuda's way. 8:59-ish left in this period, and the way this game's going back and forth, man, who knows? It might take some extra time, some overtime. All right, let's do this. San Jose Barracuda are going to be on the PK. You know what? That's their. I was saying during the second period they played a very well-disciplined game, but this third period is, especially in the last, they took 2 penalties in like less than 7 minutes here. So, I don't know what it is, man, but you can't let these Silver Knights get under your skin, man. Oh, we one-timer from freaking Raphael Lavoie. Remember, he's on hat trick watch. And that goes wide. So the puck goes all the way back behind the trapezoid. Henderson has to reset. Their passing is actually freaking not on point. And Patrick Giles, the forechecker on the penalty kill for the CUDA, has had 2 quality opportunities there to go on a breakaway. Henderson now is able to move that puck into the CUDA zone. Battle for it along the half wall. Henderson sends it to the point. And another horrible pass, good for us, leads the power play units to have to reset. 1 minute and 35 seconds remains on the Barracuda penalty. Igor Afanasiev got called for 2 minutes, holding at 11:01. 90 seconds remain on the power play. Henderson Silver Knights not really cycling the puck, just kind of holding it in place, looking for the pass. And in many ways, it's helping the CUDA. The only problem is that the CUDA also are standing still, allowing the puck carrier to make those passes and take their time. We need a little bit more pressure from our CUDA players here. Either way, though, they're doing a good job of killing this penalty. 15 seconds remain on it. Nice shot block by Anthony Vincent. And CUDA are going to kill his penalty. Good forechecking by Vincent. Steals a puck away down low. Deking around a bunch of freaking Silver Knights because his entire line was on a line change there. But nice play and a good penalty kill. All right, let's go. Here we go. Opportunity now for offensive zone pressure as the CUDA carry the puck into Henderson Silver Knights zone. Hache from the bin. Oh, centering pass. Oh. Come on, baby. Brandon Hache with a good shot, but that was saved. Let's go, CUDA. This is getting pretty freaking this is getting pretty stressful. I ain't not gonna lie. Come on, baby. All right. CUDA are able to clear the zone, but they are being absolutely pressed in the neutral zone right now. Silver Knights now control the puck. They elect to back skate it into their own zone. Now quickly advancing the puck into the CUDA zone. Nicely intercepted by Houle. He throws it down the rink, wins the race to his own puck, and then just hammered down to the ice. My goodness gracious. Wow, what a freaking check, bro. Come on, CUDA. Good zone entry, good shot. About 5 minutes now, fam. Maybe a little less. Let's go, baby. The pace is definitely picking up for both teams. Nice deke and shot, but it goes wide by Jimmy Huntington. But I was trying to say is the pace is picking up for both squads. It's getting a little worrisome because this is literally back and forth 200-foot game from both teams. Oh, damn! Woo! Was that Mitch Marner? That's what, or not Mitch Marner. What am I talking about? Mitch McLean? Because that's what you get. My bad. What was that? No, that wasn't him. Sorry. I'll tone it down a little bit. Jeremy Davies got absolutely destroyed by Colin White. Maybe I'm a little wrong, but he got shell shocked is the better way of saying it. He got hit not once but twice. I thought that was a Mitch McLean. I apologize for being gun-ho for someone getting absolutely rocked, but I'm not over what he did to Colin White. Absolutely train wrecked him when he didn't even have the puck near him. That should have been a freaking charging call, but it is what it is. All right, TV timeout. Trying to take a chomp out of my dinner while it's still hot. Talking to the pup, my bad. Just checking up on the puppy, making sure he's all Gucci. He's had a tough time commuting to and from the Vegas area. He did not like it at all. All right. 4 minutes. Let's go. This is a tie game, man. Just 4 minutes remaining here in regulation. Face off deep in the CUDA zone. Nice win on the face-off by the CUDA. Caglioni picks the puck up and skates it in to the offensive zone. Plays the puck alongside the boards. Battle and scrum for it. And Henderson comes out with the puck. They dump it down the CUDA zone. Brassois comes out in net and swings it toward Caglioni. Caglioni challenged and checked, but they cleared the zone. Unfortunately, the Silver Knights are able to pick that off in a neutral zone and dump it again. So here come the CUDA. Good moves by Caglioni. Nice 200-foot game by Caglioni, taking the puck from right inside the defensive zone face-off circle to pass the goal line in Henderson Silver Knights zone. Unfortunately, they do win the battle back there. Good back checking by Henderson, and they clear the puck. And then the CUDA get possession of the puck and they ice it. So now we're going to have it face off. It looks like it's going to be on the glove side of Laurent Brassois. Who's in the dot? Let's see. I think that's Jimmy Huntington. All right, good win by Huntington. CUDA lift the puck up so they can make a line change. Good play. Henderson recovers the puck by their own crease. And they dump it into the CUDA zone. Thomas Nacinio, number 47, the CUDA gets it. Oh, the CUDA shoot it. They get the puck and they shoot it. Brassois had it, but then he dropped the puck. So that was a really crazy looking rebound there. And the Silver Knights still operating deep. Nice pressure by Nolan Allen to put a player down on the ice and recover the puck. So here come the CUDA. Haltunen now. Drops for Musty. Musty toward the net, and that goes a little wide. Lucas Van Roboy. Oh my God, I can't say it. Van Roboys. Sorry, guys. Quentin Musty. Sorry, guys. Lucas Van Roboys, Quentin Musty, and Casper Haltunen are out there right now offensively. My bad right there. I was tongue twisted. 2 minutes remaining in regulation, fam. Or less, depending if you're watching along or if you're checking out our live game action tracker. Here come the CUDA. Nice shot on net. Cleaning up the rebound of the CUDA. Looks like Donovan Hull dropped the puck behind the goal line. No one was there, though, but Henderson does ice the puck, so with less than 2 minutes remaining here, Barracuda have a prime opportunity in the offensive zone. The faceoff will go down blocker side of Lindbaum, and Henderson Silver Knights are a little gassed out there. So looks like Colin White, Beestead, Hache, Cagioni. Who's the guy on top? I can't see him. But we got some good offensive power out there. Come on, drop the puck, ref. Oh my gosh, drop the puck, ref. Let's go. Thank you. Nice face-off win. Oh, dude, look at Cagioni, blew a tire. Here come the Henderson Silver Knights. Thank goodness that we were able to back check. That was scary there. That almost looked like a breakaway. All right, that's Trina Shop out there with Beestead and Colin White. Hache and Cagioni defensively. We're approaching the final minute here, fam. Henderson Silver Knight with some good zone pressure and good goaltender awareness there to freeze that puck, man. Get those guys out there. We need a line change. What a blast, and what redirected and fought off by the glove hand of Brossois before he covered that up. So right now, 37 shots on net for Henderson, 21 for San Jose. So Brossois has made 33 saves. For real. I may have accidentally jinxed it. We'll see. Oh, nice zone entry. Nice shot by Barracuda. Outstanding. Outstanding. Love that. Okay. Anyways, my bad reacting to some stuff in house. 51 seconds, 32 unless if you're watching the game action, the live game action tracker here. All right. Oh, beautiful check by freaking Nolan Allen, bro. I love that. Oh no, here come Henderson. Great takeaway. Let's go. Oh man. Zone entry attempt picked off by the Silver Knights. Silver Knights controlling behind the trapezoid in the offensive zone. Oh, trying to throw it in front of the net, but that takes a nice coup to bounce to the half wall. This is going to go to overtime. Wow. Wow. We're just talking about how we don't want to see this go overtime, and that's exactly where it's going. Of course. Something about the San Jose Hockey Organization, they absolutely love to do the opposite of what we say here at Shark City Hockey. I'm not going to say the opposite of what I want the results to be here because I ain't trying to jinx it in a bad way, but that is hilarious, man. Gotta love it, though. Nothing better than an overtime playoff hockey. The only thing that's better is winning. So we're going to have another quick timeout here. Overtime hockey for San Jose Barracuda and the Henderson Silver Knights. What a night. What a game. It's actually pretty chill. Pretty chill. I'm pretty sure the people who are working at Calder's are like, why overtime? But yep, absolutely predicted by us here in the chat. So if you're watching or chiming in, visiting us here, don't be shy. Drop a comment in the comment section. Now, I normally ask this, but I'll ask one more time for you all to try and get you going. But, where are you joining us from tonight? the turnout here from oh, look at that, we got some Knights fans. Someone said, "Go Knights, go!" That's what's up. So we have some overtime hockey, some extra hockey here, man. Let's hope that the Barracuda can win this in that first overtime period, because Lord knows we're not trying to be here. Okay, quick little story time. One of my favorite San Jose hockey memories, despite not being on the winning end of that game, was way back in like the early 2000s when the San Jose Sharks and the Dallas Stars went into like 4 overtimes. I think it was like 3 a.m. We're up watching one of the most epic games in NHL history, let alone franchise history. Unfortunately, Nabby, Thornton, Marlowe, Boyle, etc. couldn't get it done that night. But damn, did that leave some memories. So, we'll see what happens tonight. From Vegas. That's what's up. I was just there, man. I was just in Vegas. I was watching WrestleMania there this past weekend. Vegas is like one of my second favorite cities, if I can be 100 with you. Well, I don't know about second. I have some favorite cities. So Vegas is definitely up there. Seattle's a nice one. And I'm not talking about like teams. I'm just talking about just location wise. I have some fond memories of San Antonio in Texas, and I guess the same could be said with the Great Lakes in Illinois. San Diego is chill, and so that's who do you think wins this game? The Barracuda, brother. I have to go for the Barracuda. That's my team. I was at night 2. So we're talking about WrestleMania here really quick. I know that's the question is. I was at night 2. I had to get night 2. To me, that was WrestleMania. No disrespect to the card on night 1. But bro, you had Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi? Come on. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns? Rhea Ripley versus freaking Jade Cargill? Dom Mysterio versus Finn Balor? That freaking ladder match? Right? Am I missing one? Whoop that Trick Williams in the USA title, man. The United States title, come on. Night 2 was pretty epic. I wish the match times, I will lie, I wish some of the match times run a little longer. But nonetheless, it was epic. It was epic. Dang. What's up? It is what it is, man. Sunday night. I get it. So these best of 7 series, the best of 3 series in the first round always go to the team with the better record. So, you would think that they would come back to San Jose to finish it off, but that's just the way it is. All 3 games will be in Henderson. In fact, had I known they'd been in Henderson, maybe I would have extended my stay out there a little longer. Anyways, I was out there for WrestleMania and for celebrating my birthday. Yeah, night 2 was off the hook. Love it, man. Absolutely cultured here in the chat. We got some wrestling fans and some hockey fans. So let's see what goes down here. What goes down here at, what is it? Lee's Family Forum? Is that what it's called? What's the name of this venue? Lee's Family Forum. Yep, that's what it's called. We'll see what goes down here. Just thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Let's go over the intermission now here. So we might as well talk about the game here as we head into overtime. So let's share this screen. Bro, look at the shots on net. Now, Cuda respectfully had a better period. They actually started to pour on some shots onto the net. So they actually outshot Henderson in that period, which is great because up until the third period, they were getting absolutely, they're putting a lot of work on Laurent Brossoit's shoulders there. So after 3 periods, we need some overtime hockey to decide the winner of Game 1 of Round 1 in the Calder Cup playoffs for the Pacific Division, with the San Jose Barracuda at the Henderson Silver Knights. It's a 4-4 game. San Jose had 6 shots on goal in the first and second period, and then 10 in the third for a total of 22, whereas Henderson had 15 in the first, 14 in the second, and then 8 in the third for a total of 37. San Jose overall was playing a rather disciplined game until that final frame. So 8 minutes in penalties in total. All right, so excuse me, that's my math isn't mathing there. Like 10 minutes. And 8 minutes for San Jose and 10 for Henderson. So yeah, it's correct. So Cuda are 2 for 5 on the man advantage. Henderson Silver Knights are 1 for 4. Take a look at all the shots on goal here, man. Henderson's just been lining it up. Going all the way down to your goal scorers. Here are your scoring. Kasper Haltunen gets the first goal of the game at 5 minutes and 43 seconds. He opens up the scoring in the playoffs for the Cuda. Assisted by Jet Wu. Lucas Cormier gets the first goal for the Henderson Silver Knights, assisted by Connolly, and I think it's Legzinski. Pardon me if I'm not saying it correctly. That was scored on the power play. Jimmy Huntington got an excellent opportunity with an awkward bounce in front of the post with a wide open cage. So he backhanded for his first postseason. Assisted by Wallstrom and Hache. Colin White then scored about a few minutes later and make it 3-1. He pretty much tipped a blast from the point by Luca Caglioni, and that was a power play goal for the Cuda. Raphael Lavoie is on hat trick watch for the Henderson Silver Knights. His first goal came in the second period at 13:40, and that was assisted by Hemmerling and Cormier. So multi-point night for both of those guys. And I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, so pardon me, but Jeremy Dave, pardon me, he got his first goal of the postseason at 5:27, and then, as we said, Mr. Raphael is on hat trick watch. His second goal came at 6:34. That was kind of tough for Cuda fans because at that point it was three unanswered goals to take the lead 4-3, but goal 3 and goal 4 for the Silver Knights happened like a minute and like 7 seconds apart. Thank goodness Igor Chernyshov found the back of the net. Juicy little rebound left on the right side by Limbaum, and he tied it up 4-4 on the power play. So I was talking about being disciplined. You can see in the first period, it was pretty even in the box, 2 penalties for each team. And then the second period, Mitch McLean got called for roughing. Mitch McLean may be one of the guys that I'm going to be, personally not liking his style of play, and specifically because he absolutely charged a defenseless Colin White. Now, according to the referee's interpretation of the game, the puck was within playing distance, so it was a clean hit. But based off what I've seen, Colin White, after getting high stick, this was down in the third period, by the way, was holding his face and then absolutely just train wrecked by Mitch McLean. So, not happy with that guy. In the third period, he served a bench minor for too many men on the ice, so he's only been penalized once. He was kind of like the guy who had to serve it for the third period. Luca Caglioni got called for rough, and unfortunately, this is where I was talking about the discipline part. Cuda were on the power play, and like 20-something seconds into it, Caglioni gets absolutely rocked, clean hit, open ice, and he took exception to that, got up, retaliated, power plays over. Trevor Connolly got the high sticking called I was just referring to a moment ago, and Igor Afanasiev got called for holding just a couple of seconds, like 22 seconds after we tied it up. So Barracuda going to have to be very disciplined in this over time, because we cannot be affording to be giving Henderson the man advantage. All right. We got a comment saying, was that game 2 for Golden Knights? Rough loss. Yeah. And game 3 would have been awesome in San Jose. Yes, it would have. Absolutely would have. All right, fam. So I appreciate you all joining me and chatting along. I'm glad you all are motivated for this overtime period. Let's see who comes out to take the lead in this best of 3. All it takes is 2 dubs to get to the second round in the Calder Cup playoffs. Right now, this game is really up for grabs. The way both of these teams have been playing, it's essentially they're taking advantage of the opportunities that have been given to them. Now, as far as Henderson Silver Knights go, in my opinion, they've been creating more of their opportunities. Barracuda, they've definitely taken advantage when the opportunity is there, they're executing on it. But 2, if not 3, I'll say 2 of the last couple of goals, 2 of the 3 last couple of goals for the Henderson Silver Knights was simply by either winning the battle past the defense or deeking past the Barracuda defense and then driving the net. And that's a lot of what their offense has been lately. And they're definitely playing aggressively out there with their offensive pressure, because their defensemen, rather than being at the blue line, both of them are lined up like by the face-off circle, like at the top of the face-off circle. So they're bringing that pressure in. Barracuda, when they're in the offensive zone, it gets a little scary, because more often than not, they're caught back checking with Silver Knights players already behind them. So if I'm head coach John McCarthy, I want to address those 2 things right there. Make sure you don't get anyone behind you when you get the back check. And when you are playing defensively in your zone, make sure you're not getting beat off the edge and allowing them to have open ice. Another thing that I'm seeing, which is also worrisome as a Barracuda fan, is the Barracudas are kind of parked in their position when they're playing defensive hockey. It's almost like they have a contain the puck carrier / collapse in front of the net. But more often than not, they have like 4 guys committed, like almost like a penalty kill, committed, like creating a box in front of the goalie in maybe an attempt to try to keep the high danger or the slot, that zone clear, and 1 guy on the forecheck, pressing the puck carrier. But more often than not, that's allowing the Henderson Silver Knights all this real estate and all this time to just kind of like find where they want to shoot or pass the puck, or in some cases, which you've seen a couple times here tonight, literally just kind of like cycle around in the zone. So gotta do something about that. All right, here we go. Remember, I'm just a fan. I'm a spectator. All right, what do I know about this stuff? But the benches are being filled again. We got some skaters on the ice. We're about to drop the puck in the rink right now, so let's go. Ooh-wee. Quote Rick and Morty. Let's get this going. We are now in overtime. Here we go. Game on. All right. Here we go. All right, so Barracuda are 500 in overtime during the postseason. In the playoffs, they are 3-3. Oh, we already zone entry from Silver Knights and a shot right into the logo of Brossois. Good save. So face-off coming into the blocker side of Laurent Brossois. That's going to be deep in the Barracuda zone. Golden Knights elect to do a line change. So quick 11-second shift in overtime for Henderson. Face-off won by the Cuda. Beautiful. Good play. I think, no, they're going to be onside. Okay, they blew the tire, but nonetheless, the Cuda are doing some good job on forechecking there. At the point now. Shot! Oh! Rebound by freaking White. Goes just wide. Oh, no. Here comes Silver Knights on the breakaway. They score! Oh, man. Damn. Wow. And just like that, the Henderson Silver Knights take a 1-0 lead, 38 seconds into the overtime, and your Barracuda will be facing elimination on Friday night. Our San Jose Barracuda will be facing elimination on Friday night. Wow, what a freaking sequence there, man. Colin White literally was this close to burying it to win the game. And instead, on a breakaway, Trevor Connolly gets his first goal of the postseason, 38 seconds into the overtime, to give the Henderson Silver Knights a 1-0 lead in the series. And now they have an opportunity to eliminate the San Jose Barracuda Friday night at Lee's Family Forum in Henderson, Nevada. And just like that, fam, our San Jose Barracuda season is on the line. Wow, what a game. All right, that is all I have for you tonight. I got a full plate here that's getting cold for dinner. I'm pretty sure some of y'all are already like, hey, man, that's the overtime winner. So we out. But I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming through again for another live reaction to the action as the San Jose Barracuda unfortunately fall in overtime in game 1 of round 1 in the 2026 Calder Cup playoffs to the Henderson Silver Knights. Final score 5-4. I'm your host, Aaron James. Thank you all for being outstanding and lively in the chat. If you liked this stream, please consider subscribing to the channel, having a primary assist in our goal of reaching 2K subscribers, and follow us on Instagram at Shark City Hockey. That's our content hub, and that's where you'll find some really relatable Sharks and Barracuda content. Until Friday night, that right there is going to be our watch along party. Y'all come through and chill and talk till. And, hopefully the San Jose Barracuda can win the next 2 games, because if they don't win on Friday night, that is it. Season's over. All right. Once again, thank you very much. And, hey, Jamar, happy belated birthday again, brother. I know we said at the beginning of the live stream, April babies here. And thank you to everyone who wished me a happy belated birthday in the chat. I'll see you all on Friday. All right, so final score from Henderson. Silver Knights win in overtime 5-4, and San Jose Barracuda are now facing elimination. But it ain't over till it's over, baby. So we have faith here in Shark City. And until next time, that right there has been our watch along party. Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you all on Friday. Until then, I'm Aaron, signing off.